There was also a harmonic misfire or two, of deeply felt A natural on an A flat major over D chord, but you know.
In a world that seems to be, all the hinges feel like they're straining almost, the thing feels like it's about to fall apart some of the time. What purpose might instrumental music or talking about it or any of that, what purpose could any of that have?
My idea was simply that the four of us would get together and play these new songs of mine, and I even didn't want to think it further through because I wanted to give room to whatever was happening. And this trust in the future is what this album is all about. Next bit, going back into the 5/4. There were like beautiful bits happening the other take.
So it's different, there's so many ways to do record. I was talking with Linda about this, like, we've not rehearsed. We're taking the first rehearsal take. So we're not rehearsing, we're actually, the music, this take, right, what you just heard was us, like this. He talked about what the vibe is, and we go.
And just take it. If you really want that, you wouldn't, I don't think it'd be impossible to do that. As an improvising musician, we're looking for these moments where we can really help contribute to the music, and when we get a certain degree of freedom, it's really fun to explore what the possibilities are. Sorry, there was a slight delay on my part. With time and with age, there's less of a need to want to necessarily prove myself. I think coming up as a younger musician, especially as a woman in a very male-dominated field, it did feel a lot like I had to prove myself. And I feel like with the help of my community, I've managed to work on my craft, and I'm still working on it, nothing's ever perfect, but I've come to a point where I feel a lot more relaxed with how I deliver my music, and I have less to prove. It's more about what is the story I want to tell with the music.
I'm looking for something which stays true to the original vision in some form and also has more life than I could have imagined inside of it. One of the things that music can do is strip away your defenses and sort of wake you up to not only joy, but also to the reality of the pain that you're feeling, so that you can go forth into your life and do something about it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I've got my weird little, the atonal moment is kind of cool.
see how we getting there? Now play it with everything else and give me as much as you can. Because the bass drum should cut through all of this, and it's not. So that's why I feel like I don't feel like we're, like, you should be hearing, you know, it sounds like I'm still playing an 18, and that's kind of, now we're getting there. We're getting more.
Yeah.
Also for yourself, like, the music is about you changing, you evolving. Every experience that you have with people, whether it be people filming or people that you play music with, it's supposed to change your life. So, and you're supposed to take that and help other people change their lives. So if you're doing that, then I think we're in the right spot.
3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Here we go.
Part is hard. I always want to just dun 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 dun.
Different modulation for letter D.
Is that what we're trying?
I'd like to try both. Maybe try this first, and then we do the.
Okay.
I had a gut feeling that this would turn out great, but doing it this way was also a step outside my comfort zone. For people meeting for the first time, playing music, and you have that one shot.
Imagination is a powerful tool. Trying to find ways of singing the songs from the future that we want to imagine back to ourselves in the present.
Foxy baby.
Yeah,
always.
man. You know.
Another one.
So much fun. Cool.